you been seeing that in practice since you've been here?
I mean, yeah, Jonathan. Ever since we've got here together, we going against each other, and he's a great athlete, and so is the rest of our defensive line. They do some really amazing things.
Like Superman, like when you go Superman.
I mean, if you want to call it that.
Speaking of athletic defensive linemen, have any of the O linemen tried to wrestle Dow?
I don't know. I don't know. Nobody really wants that problem, I don't think.
How long do you think you could last?
I don't even want to say. I'm not going to attempt that. So.
What's been the biggest surprise for you this season so far? Of the year?
I don't think there's nothing that's really been surprising. We just take one game at a time and roll with it and do the best we can.
How did the offensive line did against their pass rushers?
I think we did a pretty good job. We can always get better, but overall, I think we did a decent job.
Is that the biggest test you faced all season?
I know they're a good defensive front, and we're going to face more good defensive front, so we're just keep playing.
We saw a play where it was a zone read, but the read was on the three technique. What's your job in the situation when the nose guard is kind of supposed to be free?
I mean, it's just something we put in to kind of help our scheme this week or last week, and you go into your assignment and you block your assignment.
Talk about bye week. You got opportunities to go see your former high school, or you got to watch your favorite NFL team. Do you have a particular thing you like to do on a bye week?
We got to get through practice first. Get better this week, and then I'm going home and see my high school team play and watch my little nephew play Pee Wee football. So.
Do you feel like you guys need the bye week in terms of rest? Where were you guys physically?
I mean, it's nice to get a break and let your body recruit. So, it's a good time for us.
How much has this offense changed even since you got here?
I mean, it's basically the same thing. It's just been modified a little bit. More read options, quicker passes, things like that. But overall, it's about the same.
Because when you were in high school, they were they look more like an NFL team. Now you guys can look like an NFL team. You can look like a Big 12 team if you want to. How versatile is this offense now?
I think it's a really good thing for us, and we can, like you said, we can do it all. So, I think it's great for us.
What's it like when you go back home to visit, especially being here for a couple of years?
I mean, it's always nice to go back and see, where I came from, and get to hang out with my family and my friends and my community back there.
Do the younger players kind of freak out when you come by?
I don't know if freak out, but high vibes and stuff like that. But
how's Lester done for the last 2 weeks at right guard?
He's really stepped up his game in the last 2 weeks, and really proud of him. He keeps on pushing it, and he gets better and better every week.
How has he stepped up? You said.
He's just learning his assignments better and executing them better. Things like
communication got better between you guys.
Did you see a change when in Lester when he, I don't want to say got demoted, but obviously went back to the second team? Did you see something kind of spark in him?
I mean, he went back to work. He's been working all season, and he's just trying to get better and better. And he got the opportunity to show what he could do, and I think he did a pretty good job at it.
Offensive line is a little bit different, but you got playing time pretty quickly after you got here. It seemed like what was the key for you getting on the field as early as you did?
I mean, you got to come in, ready to work, and you can't take a day off. You have to push every day to get better and better. And I just growing up, I've always had the drive to try to get on the field. I've never been the most athletic or most just athletic guy on the field. I've just always worked hard and been big and strong and really pushed myself.
Are practices really competitive?
Oh, for sure. We're going at each other's throats during practice. I mean, it's just like a game. Whenever you practice hard on the practice field and then you get into a game, it's like it kind of slows down everything.
Are you the strongest on the team?
I don't know if I'd say strongest, but
you were Darren Duran.
I honestly don't know. We both have our fields of being strong, but you can't really.
You're in the conversation.
Yeah, you could say that.
You talked about the bye week, kind of getting rested. Is that a mental thing? Is it physical? Or is it kind of a combination?
It's definitely a combination. We get kind of get a little bit of a break and kind of rest up and get ready for next week.
How do you think you guys have performed in the red zone this year?
I think we did a pretty good job all year until last game. We had had a few problems, but we just have to keep pushing and get better at it.
What do you think was the reason for that? Do you think just their fronts that they were putting?
I don't know. We just didn't get the job done. We didn't execute what we were assigned to do, and that cost us in the red zone. So we have to get better at that and get in the end zone.
do you expect to be as much of a running team this year as you guys have become maybe in August? When you were in August, do you think you guys would be running the ball as much as you are now?
You know, just like I said earlier, you gotta just whatever you're given, you have to run. You know, it's not really a run pass. You know, mindset is just what you have to do and have to get it done.
You mentioned your nephew plays football, right?
Yes.
Is he an offensive lineman too?
He plays center and middle linebacker.
How's that like working with him?
You know, it's great. He has the love and the passion for the game, just like I did when I was a kid. And you know, just to see him out there and giving his all is really special.
How old is he?
He's 10, about to be 11. So.
You talk about running what you're given. Do you feel like the diversity of this offense allows you to really take what the defense gives you? That there's pretty much every situation they present to you, you have an answer for.
Yeah, I think so. You know, you have every play. Basically, now we have 3 options. You can either hand the ball off, Jalen runs it, or you pass it out to a receiver. So you know, you literally take what the defense gives you. And it's really good for our offense.
Bose, make sure you answer the questions this way, even if they ask you.
Sorry about that.
I appreciate you making that
This will be the last question.
What do you remember a couple years back, your first trip to LSU, that stadium and the environment?
It's very loud there. You know, it's a special place to play, and it's really cool.
Is there anything in particular that's different about it?
I mean, they say like the magic and the lights there, and you know, it's a really cool place to play, and it's really loud. You know, I love going into someone else's place, and it's loud, and you can't hear your guard talk next to you, and it's fun.
Thanks, Bose.